Kia ora everyone, Kiwi Woody here, just packing up, getting ready to leave this farm. This is the second time I've been down here between tenants, done a few additional things. So this is my sleep out, done nothing there apart from, did this concrete here, so it was like a step there, so that's going to be really advantageous. So I can back my van right up to there, straight out the door. Now I only reinstated the water supply, and I added a hose, finally got a hose, so that makes a huge difference. And if you've seen the video, I reinstated the water supply here, which just gravity feeds from down here. Okay, this was a major, so it's so good to have new concrete here. This was an old railways workshop. These both were, that was a smoko shed, and that was a railways, I guess a little workshop. It had a bench and everything in there. I don't know if these steps came from there, but wherever they came from, they're a bit too wide. But anyway, this concrete bit, because there used to be a bit of dirt here, so you'd wander it in. And of course I've done a brand spanking new carpet for the second time. And I made a video of that too. You'll probably catch that somewhere, YouTube maybe. Anyhow, so it looks exponentially better. Oh, missed a spot there. I was painting last night in the dark with the headlight on. A bit hard to see black on black, but anyway, it looks better. I'll give it a touch up next time. Of course, I picked a couple of buckets of kiwi fruit. It's June now. Apparently, it's a June fruit, and I'm taking back some of my Tongariro water. If you buy it, it's 90 cents a litre, so I made a video on that as well. Alrighty. Oh, and this bit here, this has always been the worst. 22 years of big pitted, it was the only part that was really rough, and it was really pitted because there was no gutters, and it would have been what they call a pour mix. Okay, so on the exterior here, put a downpipe on, and then I dug, basically the old downpipes I pulled down, and I dug those into the ground here. Okay, you can see there, and it takes a 22-degree angle down here, and that's our pipe coming out down there, obviously. So these are the old concrete wash tubs. I've got one at home actually. Perfect. Okay, let's have a wander around, shall we? This is obviously the deck. This place used to be in a garden to us, so busloads of people would show up and view the gardens, but the tenants have let the gardens go. This is a little township. That's the gas station through there. Okay, master bedroom. So there's a door off the lounge. French doors here off the master bedroom. Right. Okay. Kiwi fruit here. Overgrown. This is privet trees that it's taken over that. It's taken over everything. Soon it'll take over the house. There's blackberry there. We found we had 3 chestnut trees yesterday. I already knew about 10 hazelnut trees, and recently found out about a walnut tree here. So we've got watercress as well. Okay, so just cleaned all this back, cut it back from the house. So that was preventative maintenance, and I've cut it back there. You can just see the kiwi fruit, obviously, and I picked those 2 buckets pretty much just standing there, as high as I could go, but it's pretty high up in there. Anyway, so this is a breakfast room. Comes off the kitchen. It's an addition to the old cottage, 2-bedroom cottage that was built in 1916. I believe these additions were done in the 1970s, and all the pipes and what have you under here, because we're on a hill. This part is high, and so there's not much access. Okay, the old kitchen. Hot water cylinder, hot water cupboard, plus storage there at the top. 3 shelves. I had my clothes in there after I washed them for a couple of days, so That was quite good, but yeah, not really with these internally insulated cylinders that you buy, the modern cylinders. They don't really heat them up. Don't really heat up the cupboard, if you like. Okay, gave this a paint. It was the old fireplace. There's the old chimney that goes up there. Obviously taken out whenever, but I'd give that a spruce. Good mate of mine came down and gave me a hand, and he did this the work in here. Give that a paint, so that looks great. It's a great little pantry. We didn't paint over the old labels you might see here. I thought they were pretty cool. I know I've got a label machine, so yeah, good on you. Big shout out. Big shout out. Okay, so we go through here. This is in effect the dining room. Okay, so down here I've had all new wiring run through, new light fittings, bayonets and what have you. Okay, the one thing I do need to do is this old carpet. It's been the same wall carpet since I purchased the place 22 years ago. Okay, this bedroom here. I washed all the curtains. Obviously, I washed all the curtains. Reinstated this wardrobe because that had some shelving there, but they'd taken or burnt the shelving. And put brand new carpet that I had stored down in the shed. I had parts and bits and pieces. I had all the smooth edge, so didn't have to purchase anything for that. So that was good. And one electrician had come along and just stuck wires on the exterior wall, so got another electrician to pull all of that out. Left me a nice little hole there. Awesome. Okay, this is the old master bedroom. Great outlook. Huge storage there in the cupboards. Straight out to the deck. Now, yesterday I put in another bit of carpet that I'd had. This was an additional job. I just thought it was time. Here's the old wall. This is the internal. So this would be jib nowadays. So this is the internal. This would be, drywall. So yes. So I thought I'd carpet that. Made all the difference. This was all wonky. The doors didn't shut. So a bit of fettling now, and the door's pretty bowed. I don't know if you can see that. If you look down the edge here, this white edge, you can see it when it's in at the top there. It's not so in the middle, and then it comes back in. So what are you going to do? It's 109 years old, right? Actually, I should have put a battery in that because that's really cool. And old sarking board and batten ceilings. Same through here. This is the old cottage, 1916. So new lights there. I made a video of cleaning the glass. I used a comparison of oven cleaner and ash and wet newspaper. Wow, the oven cleaner. Wow, that was surprising how efficient that was. Anyway, so, and there was 2 bricks missing here. I found one of them and reinstated it, and I couldn't find the other one, so that's one job I couldn't do. Yes, so that's all good. This one here, another light circuit I needed. I always put daylight bulbs. So I've got another set of French doors out there to the garden. I just need gardens done there. Another set of French doors out here to the carport, if you like, out to the outer sheds, outbuildings. Okay, and this little bedroom, which would have been an addition to the original 2-bedroom cottage, I believe in the 1970s. There's a door here from a tavern, pub, whatever you want to call it, drinking establishment, in the middle of the main street of Taumaranui, and that burnt down in the 1950s. And this is the Winnie the Pooh, a guy called Dale, who was the nephew of the lady I purchased the house from, painted this. And then he went on to become the arts teacher at the high school. Pretty cool, eh? pretty cool. Let's touch that up at some stage. But the off-carts, I just made some mats. As I say, this carpet here is past its use by, but I don't have thousands of dollars. I'll put those screws in my pocket. Okay. So we go back through. Now this is another bedroom. I built this bed out. It was in line with the wall, but I thought, no, I'll take it out to a 1200. This room absolutely wrecked. I don't know what the smell was, but anyway, I've just cleaned that. It's still wet, but it smells like flowers now, so that's great. Okay. Storage box. I found a pistol in there. One of the tenants had left a pistol in there, so that was a good little score. This used to be the wash house, so I took that out and made it into one big bathroom. I got a new fan heater. They'd broken the string on the other one, and this one's way more efficient. This is one thing, when I talk to ex-tenants, they miss the shower. It's got bugger all pressure, but it's the mineral-rich water that comes directly from the aquifer and just gravity feeds down to the house. And it just, if you've got eczema or any skin issues, wow. I guess that's what, 900 by 900, 3 foot by 3 foot. This old claw bath had a whole lot of portraits, 4 inches by 4 inches, all the way around it. And over COVID, when we had this place painted, then and we specifically said, please don't paint over those. So the first thing they did, paint over those. Cool. Everyone was an individual artwork. You know, there was pages, like one page out of a diary, and all the handwriting. So that was cool. And I've been having lovely baths in this old claw bath. It's great, really relaxing, and yeah, good old fun times. The water here is really quite hot, so yes. So this is all ready. Okay. So that's a shoe cabinet, if you like. Move the laundry to out here, and you can put your washer and your dryer here. Okay, just repaired all of this. So this new bit of guttering there, that's just an interim thing. I'll put obviously a dropper on it, but I didn't have another one and run out of money. You know how it is. Okay, one thing I did add a while ago, I added the clear light here and washing line, and that had all gone. So we built in or added this clothesline, which is perfect because I had to wash all the curtains and wash my own clothes and what have you. And yeah, and cut back so you can actually see the wire there in the kiwi fruit enclosure, if you like. Stop them escaping, but we haven't done a very good job because you can see they've escaped all the way up there. It's the yummiest privet I've ever seen. And then there's grapes. You can see the grapes. So it's a bit of a fight for tree space, I guess. Alrighty, guys. So here she is. I could definitely live down here, and I've spent a lot of time down here and enjoying it. And people down here. So when he came and did the concrete, they had shot a red stag, and he had mince and schnitzel made from that. So the previous lot that a lady had given me that she'd shot a fallow deer. This one's was a red stag, and I haven't tasted it as yet, but the fallow deer, oh man, that was incredibly tender and just so flavoursome. It was beautiful. If you weren't a fan of venison before, you would have been after this. Alright guys, thanks for walking around. That's the pet food factory down there. And I didn't realise that my neighbour, who's going to graze those cows, so I had a walk around with him yesterday, and we looked at all the fences, and I've left him some netting there. Those black cows are coming over here, and think 59 of them, and they're going to munch out that bottom paddock where I discovered we have chestnuts and 2 more chestnut trees down there, plus that one that you can see directly in front of us that's lost all its leaves. That is a walnut tree, and I've got 10 hazelnut trees in a row down there. Well, 9 females and 1 male, which is called the propagator, which is required. Alrighty guys, thanks for joining me. Obviously we had all the trees done up here, and there's lots of goats up there. There's about 11 of them in a little group. Alright guys, have fun.